We've all seen those YouTube adverts with people asking us to give them just 30 seconds of our valuable time, and how they are different to every other dropship teacher online, and how they just so happen to have an easy to follow program that will teach us how to get from $0 to $100,000 in sales in a month, or even in a week if they are feeling particularly bold. And it now seems as if more resources are put into trying to teach people how to dropship than in actually creating and operating profitable dropship stores. Now I want to be fair, and dropshipping in itself isn't a bad business model, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with the practice of dropshipping, and a lot of people are making money doing it. But the thing is, because dropshipping is so attractive in terms of the job benefits if you're successful at it, it's also extremely competitive and in many cases as hard to break into as a music industry or professional sports. The way that many of the people who are selling their dropshipping courses sell the product is by selling the potential job benefits of being a successful dropshipper. And in effect, all you need to be a dropshipper is a reliable internet connection and a lot of willpower, in the same way that all you need to become an Olympic sprinter is a pair of running shoes. In theory, yes, but in practice, the economics of the business and success rates are appalling, just as they are in any other highly desirable line of work like professional sports or acting, where there are a lot more people wanting to get into the industry than there are available jobs that the industry can actually support. If we take a moment out to break down what dropshipping actually is, it's selling a product which you do not own or manufacture to a customer that buys that product from you at a higher price than you are paying for that product, and also for the product's fulfillment. And this can and does work for a lot of people, but the amount of money that can be made in dropshipping as a whole is very low when we consider the number of people trying to do it. And if we only focus on the very best case studies in the top 100th of the 1%, who are making $100,000 or more per month, and are traveling around the world with a laptop and a backpack and living the dream, it's very easy to see why it's so attractive. But this is true of any highly desirable profession where the odds of success are very low. The top 50 heavyweight boxers in the country might drive Lamborghinis and Ferraris, and live in very nice houses in good areas. But for every one of them, there are thousands who are working for below minimum wage, and struggling to get by having to work other jobs to support themselves. Making money as a dropshipper, you are effectively trying to exploit inefficiencies in the market, in that you are effectively pairing up a manufacturer of a product and a buyer of a product, and then earning the difference between the price that you get from the customer and the price that you are paying to the manufacturer, minus the other operating expenses. That is your job. Effectively, the main value that the dropshipper creates is pairing up the customer with the manufacturer or supplier, which means that such opportunities are naturally quite rare, and that the manufacturers are generally always trying to get rid of the dropshipper as they represent an additional cost to the manufacturer, who is already making the product and handling delivery and aftercare and so on. And again, I want to make it crystal clear that dropshipping in itself is not a bad business model, and it can be profitable, but the thing is, for most people it won't be. The main thing which makes profitable dropshipping hard is the competition. As with any other desirable occupation, there are many more people trying to break into the space than jobs that can be supported by the industry. And there is a reason as to why people are teaching others how to dropship and not spending that time on building their own stores. Just take a moment to think about the types of claims which many of the dropship courses are actually making, in terms of following an easy course that anybody can do and then making tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars from it. If it were anywhere near realistic, would it not be far more profitable to employ somebody to do this for you? If you could really teach a complete beginner to build a dropshipping business which generates 6 figures per month or even per year, why not employ a complete beginner to do this for you and then retain ownership of that store? Why are you selling that valuable information online for $100? And why are you having to pay for YouTube ads and practically begging people to watch those ads, if they even worked even a bit? I think that the answer is fairly clear to most people. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video.